The WWE Universe is buzzing after Gunther's monumental title win. But what's next for this dominant force? In this video, we'll break down potential opponents, storylines, and dream matches that could define Gunther's world title reign. From fresh rivalries to epic clashes, we'll explore it all. So buckle up and get ready to dive deep into the world of Gunther. We know at Bash in Berlin, Gunther is facing Randy Orton for his world title. Some fans are complaining that this is a random match, but it's not. We know that Gunther won the King of the Ring tournament by defeating Randy Orton, and that was a bit controversial win. And that's why Gunther versus Orton at Bash in Berlin makes sense. I know, some will think it's predictable, but no, it's not that predictable. But for sure, Gunther will beat Orton at Bash in Berlin. Following the Raw, Gunther cuts a promo on how he beat the Viper at Bash in Berlin. And while cutting the promo, Sheamus interrupts Gunther and challenges Gunther at Bad Blood. But Gunther refuses and tells him, "I have defeated you multiple times. What makes you think that you are worthy?" Sheamus replies with, "This time it will be an I Quit match," and Gunther loves that idea and accepts. So, Sheamus versus Gunther for Bad Blood is confirmed, and at Bad Blood, Gunther and Sheamus again put up a 5-star classic, with hitting themselves with everything they could. It's not an easy battle for Gunther, because he knows beating Sheamus isn't easy. But he is Gunther, so he beats the shit out of Sheamus and forces him to say "I quit." And that's how Gunther beats his one of the toughest opponent of all time. Following Raw, Gunther again cuts a promo on how he is the greatest world champion this company has ever seen. And while continuing, Ilya Dragunov interrupts and challenges Gunther. Gunther accepts, and they put up an instant classic. With hard-hitting moves and technical wrestling, they gave everything they could. But Gunther manages to get victory. And suddenly, Logan Paul returns and challenges Gunther for world title at Crown Jewel. And until Crown Jewel, they both cut promos on Raw, hyping their match at Crown Jewel. And we know Gunther puts a classic with everyone, and so Logan Paul. And when they both collide at a grand stage like Crown Jewel in Saudi, we know it's gonna be a banger. Gunther and Logan both succeed the expectations, and that's how Gunther beats Logan Paul in his one of the greatest matches. Survivor Series is upon Gunther, but for Survivor Series he takes a break and does not defend it at Survivor Series. It's the first episode of Raw on Netflix. The world champion makes his entrance and says he defeated everyone who came across his path and now he's the best in the world, and continues and says he will enter the Royal Rumble and will win it and will become a double champion by challenging the current undisputed champion, but gets interrupted by none other than CM Punk. Interrupts Gunther and confronts him and says he is the real best in the world. And this time Gunther challenges CM Punk at Royal Rumble for world title. It's Royal Rumble, Gunther versus CM Punk. CM Punk puts his best efforts to beat Gunther, but Gunther is Gunther, he never gives up. But this time he struggles more, and just when Gunther is ready for his finisher, Punk hits GTS, hurting referee. Punk goes for a pin, but Drew McIntyre this time costs Punk and Gunther retains. On following Raw, before Gunther could speak anything, music hits. Lesnar returns. Brock Lesnar returns after more than a year, wastes no time, hits Gunther with an F5, leaving everyone in shock and confused. On very next week, Lesnar justifies why he attacked Gunther and demands a title shot at Elimination Chamber. Adam Pearce agrees, but does not give Lesnar a direct title shot at Elimination Chamber, and rather puts a gauntlet match featuring top stars and Lesnar for the last spot at Elimination Chamber for world title. One of the top stars featuring gauntlet match is Finn Balor, and at last Lesnar hits F5 to Balor, goes for a pin, but at Titantron Gunther suddenly appears, mocks Lesnar. Lesnar gets angry and runs backstage to find Gunther, and gets counted out, and Balor qualifies for Elimination Chamber for world title. It's Elimination Chamber match for world title, featuring the world champion Gunther, AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Logan Paul, John Cena, and Carmelo Hayes. And with a fun match, Gunther enters the match at very last, hits finisher to Cena, but Cena kicks out. Hits AA to Gunther, goes for a pin, but from behind Orton hits RKO to Cena. Gunther pins Cena and retains, and starts celebrating, and just then Lesnar comes and brawls with Gunther to end Elimination Chamber. Lesnar again demands title shot at WrestleMania, and this time Adam agrees, and we get Brock Lesnar versus Gunther for world title at WrestleMania 41. It's WrestleMania. Gunther makes his entrance. Brock Lesnar makes his entrance. They put a banger of a match, hitting power moves. Gunther makes Lesnar's chest bleed, and Lesnar takes Gunther to Suplex City. Gunther is angry, hits finisher, but Lesnar counters it to an F5
and F5 by Lesnar. Here's the cover. We got a new champion.
We got a new world champion, Brock Lesnar. And that's how Gunther's title reign ends. Around 250 to 260 days as the world champion, Gunther ruled WWE. So there you have it, folks. That's our blueprint for Gunther's dominant world title reign. We've laid out a path for the ring general to solidify his position as one of the greatest of all time, and how Gunther's title reigns should end. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more wrestling content. Hit that notification bell to stay updated on all things WWE. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then,